vlog, we are paying respects to my Nana. Sadly, my Nana has recently passed away. She was 94 years old and has been amazing throughout every year of her life. My Nana was an amazing cook and baker, and she would prepare meals of all kinds and cook and bake the most amazing treats for the whole family to just feast on regularly. So today's respects are cooking a Nanna'S dinner. That's what we used to call it. We used to be like, oh, could just eat a Nanna'S dinner. So basically it's just a big roast dinner and treats afterwards for pudding. So today we're going to cook, well, Chris and Ben are going to do the roast. So we're going to have roast beef and carrots, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, sprouts and peas. And me and Holly are going to make choux pastry chocolate eclairs. They were the best. I'll never make them as good as my Nana, and I'm not trying to ever make them as good as my Nana because they were made by my Nana. And I'm Kirsty. But I'm gonna make good, hopefully, good chocolate eclairs. They've got cream in and the chocolate on. Can't go wrong. I've never ever made choux pastry before, so wish me luck. I think I'm gonna mess this up so much. So I've made the pastry and I've put them on the baking tray. It does say pipe the mixture onto the tray. No. Apart from the fact I don't have any piping equipment. My Nana would never have had time to pipe. In fact, these look like my Nana shaped eclairs. That is what made them my Nana's. They weren't all straight and round at the end. They were lumpy and bumpy and bobbly and gooey, and it was the shape of them. It made them so Moorish. We went back for another one because they were like little up and down little hills, and they look like my Nana's already. Ta-da-da-da! Look at them little babies. They do look like the shapes of my Nana's eclairs. See, that is what made my Nana's eclairs unique. Not all straight and perfect, all looking the same. No way. They all had their own little shape and wiggle about them. And that's what made you sit and choose which one you wanted at the table. You'd be looking at them all and you'd go, oh, that one looks good. Now, I'm going to wait for them to go. I'm just going to try the cream. Now whipped with icing sugar and vanilla on a Malteser. It's like a little person with a mop of white hair.
What we're going to do is we're going to do a proper Sunday roast. Now, there's loads of different ways you can do a Sunday roast, but everyone's got their way. We've got our way. We're doing it the Nana way, okay? So we're dedicating this completely to Nana. The way that she did the carrots, the way that she did the peas, the way she did the mash, everything about it. So the beef is in already, which is in there. I'll just open it up, very hot. So we're going to cover it with foil, it's in there, and it's ready to rock and roll. So what we need to do now is prepare the veg. We're going to go for sprouts, carrots with the little circles. We like the circle way, don't we, Ben? Mm-hmm. The circle way. And we're going to do our very own roasties as well. We've already got the mash already pre-prepared. We've got the peas. Now the peas, let me just quickly show you. The peas, because it's Nana, they have to be tinned. They have to be tinned and not fresh, you know. We're talking Nana came from way back then. She was 94 and she did things tinned way. So, tin peas, that's what we're going to do. And the piece de resistance, Ben is going to make his first ever Yorkshire puddings. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Yorkshire pudding mix first because that's got to settle. Yep. So we're going to do the Yorkshire pudding mix first. So Ben.
So it's my job to do the Yorkshire pudding, as Dad said. So I'm going to put the eggs, flour and milk into the bowl and whisk it up until it makes a nice batter. So I'm going to crack 3 eggs in here. I don't know why I have 4. Why do I have 4 eggs if I'm cracking 3 eggs? Anyway, so how do you crack an egg? Do I just...
So I've now cracked the egg in there and cleaned up after Ben. So what's going to happen now? I will put the flour in, I will put the milk in, and you can do the stirring.
Oh, I'm doing good. I think I'm a good chef.
We're going to leave the batter here, which is really nice and fluffy and airy. So just leave that on the side just to rise a little bit whilst we chop up all the vegetables. So Nana really liked her carrots the way that she didn't. She didn't actually eat vegetables. She just had potatoes and meat. Nana was like the Messiah. Whenever there was like 15 people who would come round, all of a sudden she would just part the whole meal. And from a meal for 4 to be a meal for 15. It would be absolutely amazing the way she did it. So this is the way she did the carrots. She just chopped them up like that. And there was always enough for people to go around. And the roast potatoes, we're just going to parboil these and then we're going to pop them into the tray. So skin on. There we go.
Right,
Pop them in.
you do it.
So we have the oven on. The roasties are in there doing at the moment, and now about to do the Yorkshire pudding. So, hello to Howard Walker, the road food dude. He made Yorkshire puddings before. He's never made them like we've made them. So, yes, we're finally doing it. So there's my fat. Oh, lovely. And so very quickly, need to pour this into here. In there, that one in there.
I've got a camera crew behind me. Kids are watching.
That one in there. It is. There we go, and then that one in there. This way it goes up to the top.
It's gonna steam up my.
Are you ready? Good, because here are the Yorkshire
Oh my
puddings.
god. They're massive. Road food dude, how about that, huh? Huh?
Oh my god!
There we go there.
How can you compete with that? Alright? Right?
Christopher, you've done them too big.
There's the roasties.
Whoa.
There we go, yes. Here it is, guys. It's our where's Ben? There he is. It's our Sunday roast Nana style.
Although
Nanna'S Dinner.
I never have this many sprouts.
Yeah.
And also, Dad.
It's after Christmas.
Dad,
There's been a lot of
I
sprouts
don't know what
on
Dad
sale.
did. I remember him saying this. Dad, we're gonna put more in Ben so it gets more cloudy and fluffy, and the more air goes in it, the more bigger it gets.
They're amazing. That's absolutely delicious. See, but Nana used to always use, when a lot of the time she'd have petit pois peas, but sometimes it'd be tinned. You can get petit pois tinned.
You can get petit pois tinned as well.
But obviously, because we're at a little local shop, they didn't have petit pois in tin. So we've got garden peas in tin. And we've got sprouts and roasties, carrots. And there was other veg my Nana did as well, like cabbage with white pepper, which was amazing.
Awesome.
And cauliflower and broccoli, she'd always cook perfection. It was always just that little bit firm, but not too mushy. Oh,
It was lovely. Tell us about the Asti.
Right, so every time we go to my Nana's, she'd always have a bottle on the table. And it was we'd always turn up and go, oh, Nana, that should be in the fridge. Because she'd have white on the table, and sometimes she'd be that busy, and she'd be like, I don't know, does red want to go in the fridge? Put a red in the fridge. No, Nana, don't put the red in the fridge. So we'd always have like a white bottle of wine, but my Nana and Grandad were a firm fan of the Asti. And it is lovely, isn't it? It's a lovely, easy drinking drink. So I bought me and my sister one of these bottles of Astis yesterday. And I said, when we finished drinking them, which didn't take long, we put little lights in as an ornament. So that's that's going to be our centrepiece for today. My Asti light up bottle.
There we go. As you can tell, that was absolutely delicious, but not as delicious as Kirsty's, because look at Kirsty's. How did you get it so clean?
Does anybody else lick their plate if they've had like gravy or beans or anything with a sauce on? I'm like that.
That's it, she gets a plate face.
Not just Sunday lunch, whatever tea we're having, if it's got like a delicious sort of sauce left on the plate, it's gone.
You are so uncouth.
I'm so grateful for a good meal. I don't leave a drop, literally a drop behind.
Hey, we've finished our imitation Nanna'S dinner. And it was lovely.
Really lovely.
Gone now, all gone.
But now we have
And Teaser's still enjoying his.
Oh.
Check out my chocolate eclairs. See, my Nana used to always serve them in a little paper case.
Yes, you did.
So I suppose it's, it's obviously getting all full of cream and chocolate. As your edges, and they're lovely.
Yeah.
And you see, that's Cadbury's chocolate on the top. Oh, that one can touch it. And that's gone all nice and hard again now. So melted it, put it on the top. And it's just the fact. You can have that more fudgy sauce, can't you? That a lot of them have from the supermarkets. But this is so much better because you get the crunch from the chocolate with the cream and the lovely choux pastry.
I know.
So much better.
I was on that one.
Okay.
Ben's picked that up about 3 times, Holly.
No, I don't.
Well, he has that one then.
Right, I'm going to tuck
I
in.
picked up this one.
Do you?
Right. So there it is. In all its glory.
It's the fact that they kind of like the bend and snap at the same time, don't they?
Mmm.
Well,
Never had one in my life.
your teeth go through the chocolate.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, banana.
To Harry. Oh, that is. Do you want a bit? Go on.
I don't know what you
Not
missed.
too much. Honestly, greedy chops.
I'm going to make eclairs. Always make them wibbly wobbly and all out of shape because it just adds to the individuality of each eclair. And don't forget your hard Cadbury's chocolate on the top. Oh, they're so squidgy and best. Now, it would be a Nanna'S dinner if we didn't finish it off with a hot cup of tea. Obviously, they would have been there at the start, actually. Mini rolls.
And the eclairs.
And a little glass jar of sweets and the remainder of the puddings. There'd probably be more. There'd probably be lemon tarts there.
Yeah.
And fresh cream meringues.
Some like jelly sweets in another little pot.
And
Crisps.
a coffee cake, coffee and walnut
Yeah.
cake,
Chocolate cake.
shortbreads.
Coconut
And
cake.
sometimes she would have.
There's coconut
No, sometimes she'd have a
things
tin
with
and we'll
chocolate on top.
open it and there'll be a
Yeah.
cake.
Million shortbread.
Yeah, and like the chocolate cake and the coconut cake.
And that's after we've had trifle
And
and
You know,
custards.
these would be aside from
I'm
the
actually
set
about to be
pudding, which
sick
would
right
be
now,
a
so I can't
custard
eat it.
pudding.
Yeah,
Or,
apple
trifle.
pie, or
Apple pie with
but
custard
the
and
thing
ice
is,
cream.
it wasn't either or. Everything we've just
Was
listed
out
was
as
on
well.
the table
You'd
at the
sit
same
down
time.
and there was always a spoon. You always knew there was another pudding as well as all the cakes on the table because you had a spoon at the top of your
curd tarts. Though were the favourite, weren't they? Curd tarts, lemon tarts,
my lemon
jam tarts,
lemon curd tart.
Yeah.
I'm making them on another vlog because you made a
yeah.
homemade lemon curd as well.
and
banana.
mince pies as standard.
Yeah.
There would always be mince pies
And
at
there
the
was one
table.
time that I turned up at Nanna'S and I was eating a lemon curd tart and I'm whispering to everybody, she hasn't made this lemon tart. I said to Nana, have you made these lemon curd tarts, Nana? Then she sat, there's a bit of silence, she went, well, I did actually open a jar today because I didn't have any whatever ingredients. Yeah, I could tell. Nana's lemon curd was the best. I didn't want jarred lemon curd. Not bananas, please.
Yeah.